Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie and here we learn how to keep it simply slayed. Today I am bringing you a product review. I feel like this might be my first product review, so anywho, today we're going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation. Well, the correct name, we're going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and I got mine in the color 410. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like before we jump into it. It's very similar to the highlighter packaging. It got a mirror, it has its FB imprinted on there, and then also underneath it has a little sponge. Probably won't use this, but it's good to have. Today we're going to be actually trying this as a foundation on its own, right, without a liquid foundation underneath it. Also guys, be very careful when you are picking your foundation color, because depending on how you want to use this will determine the shade, right? So if you use it how I typically use my powder foundation, meaning I put the powder on top of a liquid foundation, you might want to go with a lighter color, because when you do that, the powder actually ends up turning out darker than what it is when you put it on top of a liquid. If you're going to use it as a standalone, like no foundation underneath it, then go with the, I guess, color that's closer to what your real color is. So that's that. So I'm going to do a full face, so I'm going to start off by doing my eyes. And if you watched my last video, I did like a makeup haul and I bought a lot of products. So a lot of those products that I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be using in this video. So my brows are already done. So if you want to see a brow tutorial, you can watch the video that I have linked here. But other than that, we're going to jump in. I also picked up a gloss bomb as well from Fenty. I feel like this is very similar to like those first glosses that she came out with, and the color that I chose is also very me. So yeah, we're going to also be trying this out later, but let's just jump into the eyes and we'll get back to the Fenty products when I'm done with my eyes. This is the look we're going to be doing today. I went ahead and just prepped my eye and I used the Anastasia eye primer for that, and we're going to go into the Anastasia eyes palette. This is the Amrezy palette, and I'm going to go in with this purple color using the brush that came in here, the fluffy side. We're going to use this color Sigma, and I'm going to use that as like my transition color. So I like to just go in, place it where I want it to be first, and then kind of blend it out. Focusing like on this top part of your brow, not really going too high into the brow bone, but you want to make sure that it's up there. Once I have this nice and blended how I want it to be, I'm going to go into this brown color here, the 1988, and I'm going to put that on my outer corner right here, and then I'm just going to blend it up into that crease. And actually, let me go in with a skinny brush here. I'm going to just blend this up into this crease. So smoke out the back and then blend this up into the crease. That together a little better. Next, I'm going to go in with this same brush that is in here on this clean side, and I'm going to take this color Wasted, this light pink color here, Wasted, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner of my eye. And I'm just patting that into place. And I just want to focus it right here in that inner corner. And then we're going to go in with this color blue, this color Leo here, and I'm going to put that like towards the center, blend them in with that pink, and then I'm going to bring it all the way to the end and blend them in with that smoky corner back here. And then to make this color pop a little bit more, I'm going to put some on the brush, and then I'm going to wet the brush with my Mario, whatever how you say this, the disco spray. Tap that on. Make it pop a little more. Alright, and then that color that I used to smoke out my outer corner, and I used into my crease, and then just go back in with that. Alright, then we're going to throw on some eyeliner. So for this eyeliner, I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner. As you guys know, I use the mascara all the time, so this time I use the liquid eyeliner. And I'm just going to do my typical wing liner, so I always start like in the middle of my eye. And kind of just draw a line really close to the lash line. And then once I get out here, I draw a line, like such. Then start from the middle of that line, and drag it inward. Then I just fill it in. Like such, and then I bring this and even out this part. I like my liner to be thin and then get like thicker towards the outside, so when I get to the front of the eye, I kind of just tap it like that. And then as I'm coming out, I'm just making little lines. Alright, so now I'm going to just throw on some mascara. Today I'm actually using the Roller Lash by Benefit. This is my first time using it. The wind is a little bit smaller than the Better Than Sex, but I like how it came out, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. We are going to put some lashes on, and I'm going to put those on off camera, so alright. I'll be back. I'm going to put my lashes on. Today we're going to be using these Lily lashes. I'm going to be trying them out for the first time, and I'm going to put these on off camera just to save time and we can get into the face. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright guys, so I'm done with the eyes, and I'm going to say I love these Lily lashes, but let's go ahead and get into the face. So I'm going to go in with this Hydro Primer by Milk. That was recommended to me. Again, this is like a gel-based primer. I never really use a gel-based primer, but let's just go ahead. I'm gonna just pat it in first. It actually feels really good, like this. It feels really good. It feels like a serum, but like a jelly-based serum. Oh yeah. And it feels like tacky enough so that I know this product is about to stick to it. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Benefit Professionals on my nose, just because that's where I have like open pores and stuff, so I just want to make sure that part is nice and secured. I should probably put this on first and then put on that gel, but it's whatever. Alright, so we're going to go on with some concealer first, since I'm going to be using the powder today, and I'm using the Huda Beauty for me to try out. So I'm just putting it on using this applicator. I actually like this applicator. You get like this cooling sensation. So I'm going to just take this and use the flat side and blend this out. I actually like this. Oh, okay. Okay, concealer, come through. Oh guys, we might have a winner. We might have a winner for my go-to concealer. Oh yeah, this is it. She's the one. She's the one. We found her. Oh, look at that. Color corrected. Everything is like smooth. Oh yeah, she is the one, guys. And guys, I'm putting my concealer on first because we're going in with a powder foundation today, so you don't ever want to put the powder on and then try to go into concealer on top. You're going to get a hot mess. It's a yes for me. It's a yes. I'm just going to put a little excess down here. It does dry pretty quickly though, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Next, we're going to take the Huda Beauty setting powder, and this is in the color Blondie, and I'm going to put that right on top of that. And just patting that right in place. I'm using a brush because it was recommended that I do this with a brush. I usually use my beauty sponge, but I'm liking how this brush is, you know, applying. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Okay. Alright. Now, for what we've all been waiting for, we're going to go into that Fenty foundation powder and see what it do. So again, I have the color 410. I'm going to go in with this with a brush, and I'm just sweeping this all over. I'm not going to really go underneath my eyes because I don't want that to be too much product underneath there. So I'm kind of just sweeping all over. I do think it's buildable, so like this is actually pretty good where it is right now, but I want a little more of a full of coverage. Actually, it looks good. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks good as is right now. And now, since like I barely have anything left on the brush, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to just sweep very lightly over this just to kind of blend these colors in a little better. Blending these two colors together. I like it. In my opinion, I like it. It's doing what I needed to do, and it doesn't feel like, I don't feel powdery at all. Like, it's not heavy. It's very lightweight. I'm like moving my face weirdly because I want to see, like, yeah, I don't feel powdery at all. I don't really feel like I have much on. And then just finish up my face, I'm going to go in with some bronzer from my, you know, my go-to Tarte's contour palette. I'm going to go into this darkest color here. I'm going to go in with a handy dandy little fluffy angle brush. We'll put that upward. I'm going to around my forehead. Okay, then we're going to go in with some blush. I'm going to use the MAC blush. Don't ask me what color this is because it done rubbed off. This is my handy dandy blush. Put a little bit. If you know I don't like a lot of blush, so there we go. And since we use a Fenty Beauty, might as well use my Hustler Baby. Very lightly. I don't want too much. So for today's lip, we're going to use the MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. And then we also are going to use our MAC liquid lipstick. This is in the color Date Maker. And to finish this off, we're going to be using our Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the color Fenty Glow. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm here for it. I might even try the other colors, even though everybody knows I'm like a nude girl. And then to finish this off, I'm going to just touch up my eyeshadow underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to go underneath my eyes with these same colors that are on my lids. And I'm going to take a tad bit of the blue and just go right in the center. Just a spurt. I kind of just wanted to mimic what was going on at the top. Alright, and now we are just about done. We got one last important step, and that is setting spray. So I'm going to go in with 2 different setting sprays. I'm going to go in my T-Zone with the Urban Decay All Nighter. And then we're going to go in with our Anastasia Dewy setting spray. And we're going to put that everywhere else. I'm going to let all of this dry. And I'll be back to you guys with the final look in just a jiffy. Okay, and here you guys have it. This is the final look. I think it came together pretty well. Again, I do think that the Fenty powder foundation that I picked, the color 410, is a little too dark, but we will see how it lasts. I'm going to wear this all day long. I'm going to do like an 8-hour wear test, and then I'll be back later on today to show you how it lasted throughout the day. But for now, I'm here for it. They really might have persuaded me to try powder foundations a little more. I'll be back later on with the wear review. So this is the 8-hour wear test. It's been about 8 hours. I've been out the house all day. I've went to the store. I've been at a friend's house helping them. I have not touched my face at all. Like, I haven't even like patted it. And as you can see, your girl is greasy. Okay, I am greasy. But I agree with the reviews that say that it does get darker. I think partially because I use the gel primer, and then also just because throughout the day, as you can see, I'm super oily. So I agree, but I'm actually not mad at it. Like, I don't feel like, you know, heavy at all. I don't feel like it's like separating at all. So I'm not that mad. I'm pretty sure if I take my beauty blender, which I'm about to do, and if I come in here and just, let's just pat this up and blot it. Yeah, I'm so like, I'm the oiliest person ever. Okay. See, I feel like it's better now. I do see a little bit of like the difference from where I didn't put much of the foundation in the concealer. I feel like I see it more now since the day has gone by. But again, I'm not super mad at it. I'm really not. I personally feel like I could have went a color down. So I have the color 410. And since I know now that it does this and I get a tad bit darker, I could probably go a shade down. So my recommendation would be, if you're going to wear this in general, whether you wear it with the foundation or liquid foundation, or if you wear it as is, to go a shade lighter than you are, because you are going to look a little darker than what you actually is or are, whatever one of those is correct. But I actually like it. They might have won me over with powder foundations. Like, it's really not heavy, like, at all. I'm really not mad at it. Like, I'm pretty sure if I would have blotted throughout the day, that this wouldn't have been as oily as it was when I first started the camera. But and to be honest, I could probably touch this up with some setting powder. And it'll probably be just as good. And I also used a dewy setting spray, so I'm thinking maybe with a powder foundation for me, I might need a matte setting spray because I am so oily. And with the powder, it's gonna, I don't know, make me look more oily. But I'm here for it. It's a yes for me. Riri, it's a yes for me. Okay. I don't have any complaints. And as far as the gloss goes, The consistency is great. It's not super thick. I actually think this is better than the first gloss that she came out with. The first gloss she came out with was a tad bit too thick, but this one I feel is perfect. Like, it's not too thin, but as you can see, after blotting, I'm looking pretty good again. And I know this is not about the concealer, but let's go ahead and give a shout out to Huda Beauty, because Huda Beauty is still holding it down underneath them eyes. Okay, it's a little creasing, you know, and I'm probably from the oil, but look, Huda, where have you been? Where have you been my whole life? Just like new. I'm gonna take a tad bit of this setting powder, and I'm just going to already tad bit of flush. And if you want, you could also take some of this and just go on top of that foundation. Look, almost nothing, and I'm just even my smile lines are not as bad as when I wear like a liquid foundation. Like, usually when I wear a liquid foundation, you can see those lines intense, but I don't really see them that much here. Like, they're there, but like they're not like indented. I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that, look, I'm here for it. All over again, and I'm pretty sure if I sprayed my face, which I'm not going to do because I'm about to take this off, but I'm pretty sure that if I sprayed my face, that this would just come together for a second time today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you tried the Fenty powder foundation, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you going to go try it and buy it? Are you a powder foundation type of girl, boy? Let me know. Talk to me in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you like my content, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. And remember, always keep it simply sweet, ladies. I'll see you guys next time.